Salam alaikum, everybody. Welcome back. Amanda goes back to basics. Welcome to my story. We are on part four. Um, for those of you who've just joined us, my name's Amanda, and I'm telling you my story as to how I became a Muslim. It's a very long, intricate story, and on my reflection, I felt like it was my whole life's journey that I needed to explain as to how I became a Muslim and who I am today, and all of the trials and tribulations that happened in between. So sit back, get yourself a cuppa, and I'll start the next part of my story. Okay, so last time we talked about when I went to India. This time back, I was around in my early 20s, and I travelled to India and I sat by a river. And remember, I didn't have God in my life. I didn't have a religion. I didn't believe in anything. But I found myself asking the river as to what's going to happen in my life now. Am I in the right relationship? By now, I'd met my first husband. We hadn't married at that time. And I was at that junction in the relationship as to whether I was in the right relationship, whether it was going to go ahead and go forward. I so much wanted the relationship, and I think that was the problem. I was very needy and wanting. I didn't feel that sense of belonging, if you remember from my very first video from when I was born. So I needed to feel that sense of unity, that sense of being, purpose. And that was my first call to Islam by the river in the Himalayas. Okay, so I arrived back home and my relationship continued. And soon after, alhamdulillah, I had my first child. I was the age of 23 when she was born, our daughter, and I remember just clinging on to her when she was born and feeling this overwhelming sense of love that a mother does for their child, but coupled with that sense of needing something to worship, an idol, which is very haram and very wrong in Islam. But that's how I started, because I feel that us humans all need something bigger than us, something, we all need something to worship, something to look up to, and to get a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. So my daughter was born and I loved her very much, and we had some great times as she started to grow. Gonna hold it there. I think I've said enough for today. And have a blessed and beautiful day. Keep it simple, keep it basic. Remember who is greater than us. And salam alaikum.